my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Natasha. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss another upload. So for today, I filmed this really pretty bronzy makeup look. I feel like it's super in right now and it's trending all over Instagram right now. I see a lot of celebrities wear it and it's just really pretty. It's fresh. It's just like that really pretty bronzy, you know, contour, glowy, bronzy eyes. And yeah, really pretty nude lips and liner, full lashes. Been really inspired by this makeup look and I wanted to sort of create it and like, you know, do my own twist like I always do and show you guys how to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's also for my queens out there that don't want to wear a lot of color, that just like more of a natural glam, that want to rock something more natural and nothing too like bold and out there. So I kind of like to do different looks on my channel. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything that I use will be listed in the description box down below, so don't forget to check that out. And also leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye. So I'm gonna take my Morphe M158. It's just my angled brush that I always use, and I'm just taking my charcoal brown powder. Again, this is the powder that I use to fill in my brows all the time, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brows. And then now I'm going to go ahead and take this color Cream by the Anastasia Contour Kit on my Morphe. This is my M421. It's just a flat concealer brush. And then I'm just going to lightly carve out my brow just to clean it up. So to prime my lids, I'm going to go ahead and take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And this is in the shade Light Beige. So I'm just going to take this and apply it all over my lid. And I'm just going to blend this out with my finger. So I'm going to start off by taking my Morphe M441 blending brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Code James, which is this really pretty light brown orangey color right over here. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and apply this again in my crease as my transition shade. So that's it. I just put this color in my crease as my transition shade, again just in windshield wiper motions back and forth. This is not going to be too much of a dramatic eye. It's going to be more just bronzy and light. I'm going to be taking the shade 10% Off, which is this medium brown shade right over here. And again, I'm just going to take that right sort of more on my like outer V area on my towards my lid and just blend that out on that same brush. I'm going to take my Morphe M433 brush. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Benny, which is this really dark brown right here. And I'm just going to pop this on my outer V. So again, I'm just packing it on my outer V area and then just lightly blending that in. Nothing too harsh. We just want this to be just like, you know, a touch of color. Next, I'm taking the Through My Eyes palette from ColourPop, and I'm just picking up the shade Muse, which is this really pretty bronzy color. And I'm just going to pick that up on my middle finger, and I'm just going to apply that on my lid. And I'm using my finger just because I love how shimmery shadows and stuff apply with my finger better than how it applies with the brush. And I'm just picking up another flat concealer brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Lucida, which is like the first color. It's like a more of a shimmery champagne or off-white color. And I'm just going to pop that right on the inner area here, just because I want this to really pop. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean up my under eye area, like for any fallout. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my winged liner. I'm using my NYX liquid liner. This is my all-time favorite. You guys have seen me use it in a million videos. It gives you such a nice precise wing. and then for mascara, I'm gonna just take my Born This Way, the Too Faced waterproof mascara, and I'm just gonna give my lashes a quick coat of this. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop on some lashes. For lashes, I'm using my Total Babe. These are the lashes from Morphe. So I'm just reusing this pair. And then for lash glue, I'm just using my House of Lashes clear lash glue. So while my lashes are getting tacky, I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my face and just moisturize and all that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and just spritz my face with the Mario Badescu facial spray. And then I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize. And again, for that, I'm using the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I like to use this because I just love how it's super hydrating, and it really moisturizes my face so nicely. And it has hyaluronic acid in it, and AHA. No, what does it has? It has watermelon AHA hyaluronic acid for radiance and softening. And I just love the way it makes my skin feel. It feels so nice. And then I'm just popping my lashes on. And I love these lashes. They're so full and so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly prime my face. I'm again using my Milk Hydro Makeup Grip Primer. So I'm just taking like 2 to 3 pumps on my hand. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it and just rub it in my face. And this primer, honestly guys, is so sticky. And like your foundation like literally just sticks to it. I was reading some reviews and people were saying how it makes them break out and stuff. But so far I haven't had no problem with it. So for foundation, I'm going to be mixing again my all-time favorites, but today I'm actually going to try out the new foundation that I got, which is the Huda Beauty, again the full filter but in the shade Cheesecake. I'm also taking my Born This Way foundation in the shade Golden Beige, and then I'm also mixing in my Morphe Fluidity foundation. You guys know I love this. I just love the combination and the finish that this foundation has. Mixing in cream highlight in the shade Fiji. Well, it's just the cream color right over here. And then I'm also going to mix in a little bit of my MAC strobe cream, just a tad bit, not a lot. And one more thing, I'm going to mix in my Drops of Light brightening serum. I know it seems like a lot, but that's because I just love a full coverage foundation and I love it to be glowy and dewy. And I'm using my damp Sephora sponge to apply it. And now I'm just going to go ahead and conceal underneath my eyes. Okay, so for concealer, I'm just going to take that banana shade that I always use. And I'm just going to take that on my middle finger. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right underneath my eyes. And I love how this really brightens, you know, the under eye area. I'm also going to take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, again in the shade Light Beige. And I'm just going to add just a little bit of that right here and around my nose area. I'm also going to put just a tad little bit of the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer in the shade Nougat. And again, I know it looks like a lot of concealer. You don't need this much if you don't want to put this much. I just really like a full coverage everything. Blend that again with my damp beauty blender. And then for contour, I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Tan Tour in the shade Light. And I'm just taking that on just like a small dome brush looking thing. And I'm just picking up a little bit of that. And I love how this is so pigmented. Such a nice, you know, finish. And it doesn't look muddy or anything like that. And it just, I don't know, makes it really glowy and dewy. And I love using cream products and then setting it with powder. And I just feel like the finish is just so beautiful and like airbrushed and flawless. So I really like doing this. And I'm just gonna take that brush. So first I like to just pat it on, and then I like to just take that same brush and just like, I don't know, in light circular motions, just ever so slightly, I'm just gonna kind of buff it out. Now again, I'm just taking my my beauty blender and I'm just gonna go over that contour area that I just did. I'm going to set everything in place. I'm taking my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder and I'm taking the shade Pound Cake. So I'm just going to pack that. And I'm using, again, my beauty blender. Again, it's damp, and I love when I use a damp sponge to apply my setting powder. I just feel like it works so nicely. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my concealer and my foundation in place. And again, when you use a damp sponge, you know, to set your makeup or to set your foundation with the loose powder, it just sets it, like, you know, so flawlessly, and it really presses the powder into your skin. But if this sponge is way too wet, the powder is just gonna start, like, you know, to crumple and like just like, I don't know, you have to try it and you'll know what I mean. But like, I've done that a couple times where my sponge is actually way too wet for the powder, and it just, like, instead of making it look nice and flawless and airbrushed, it just makes it look gross. So for contour, I'm taking my Rimmel London Maxi Bronzer. You guys have seen me use this again a million times, and I'm using the shade Medium. And I'm just going to go ahead and use this with my contour brush. And again, I'm going to list everything that I use in the description box down below, so don't forget to check that out. And then for blush, I'm taking my all-time favorite Tarte's 12-Hour Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. And I'm picking this up with my Morphe G8. This is a really nice tapered blush brush. I love the way it applies, you know, blush. This one and the G4 are my all-time favorite blush brushes. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this right on the apple of my cheeks and blend it backward. And then I'm also going to take this, like, you know, just a little bit on my forehead, just where I put that contour color. I'm just going to sort of add that blush on top of it. And then I'm taking my Sigma E70, which is my angled brush that I always use to contour my nose with, and picking up a little bit of that bronzer, the middle shade, and just really lightly and like softly, I'm going to just go down the bridge of my nose just to darken that contour a bit. For highlight, what I'm going to do is I'm taking again the Huda Beauty highlighter palette, and I'm picking the shade Fiji up on my sponge, and I'm just going to take that and I'm just going to apply it on my cheekbones. And I love using a sponge again just because I feel like it applies it so naturally, and it just looks so beautiful. And I love how it just gives you like that really pretty fresh, you know, just that really pretty glowy look. And then to set that cream highlight in place, I'm just going to take my glow kit, my Anastasia glow kit, again picking up that shade Summer, and I'm using my Morphe M510, just that tapered really big blending brush. I'm just picking up the shade Summer, and I'm just going to, you know, set my highlight in place. And I just feel like this really intensifies it and just makes everything just look so beautiful. So I'm just gonna pop that right there and then kind of just blend it down on my cheeks a little bit. And I'm just gonna put just a little bit down the bridge of my nose and right on the tip of my nose, and just a little bit above my brows. I'm just going to first, you know, press it, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and dust that away. To set my brows and everything in place, I'm just going over with my Gimme Brow Volumizing Gel in the shade number 3. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of just go over this to set it in place, and it just kind of looks really well groomed. Everything just looks really nicely put together. For my brow bone highlight, I just want to take again my flat shading brush. I'm going to pick up the shade Ring Light, which is this shade right over here, for my brow bone highlight. I love how it's like a shimmery, frosty, like champagne vanilla color. And I'm just going to pop that right on the high points of my brow, because that's where I want the majority of the product to sit. Actually, I'm going to pick up my shading brush. I'm going to take my Morphe M431, and I'm just picking up the brown shades that I originally put, you know, in my transition. So code James, 10% off. I'm just going to buff that in my lower lash line, again, to make everything really nice and smoky and to complete the whole eye look. I'm going to give my lower lashes a quick coat of mascara, and I'm using the Tarte's Lashes, no, what is it? Lights Camera Splashes Waterproof Mascara. For lips, I want to keep it fairly nude. nude. So for lips, I'm using my Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Vanity, and I want to kind of make it more nude. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer and kind of just put it in the center like that. And then I'm going to finish off by setting everything with my Mario Badescu facial spray. So that's it for this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below and what you guys want to see next. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss another upload. I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!